In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single free card that dropped in Season 6 from worst all the way to best in NBA 2K23 My Team. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below which are your favorite free cards that drop in Season 6 and how many free cards you guys currently have from the Season 6 rewards. Like how many RNG cards did you guys get between the Alonzo Mourning, the Steve Smith, the Gilbert Arenas. And I will say Season 6 was super disappointing for free cards especially. Really not too many to go over. I think there's only 20 total in game because there's 19 cards right here, and then also Lonnie Walker was from a free locker code. I might be missing one or two cards that maybe got another locker code. I don't think there is. I know Lonnie Walker was definitely from a locker code. There might have been one or two more playoff Evo cards that did potentially get an Evo, or sorry, potentially did get a locker code, but I'll be ranking these 20 cards from worst all the way to who I think is the best free card from the Season 6 rewards. So at the number 20 spot is going to be the Ruby Derek Martin. I mean, he's only 5'11", 6'2" wingspan, can't dunk the basketball. Not too much to say for this type of card. Like these first 4, 5, maybe even 6 reward cards really aren't going to be the best. Like at the number 19 spot is going to be the Amethyst Louis Dampier. I mean, only a 6-foot point guard, 6'7" wingspan. Once again, can't dunk the basketball. Has an okay jump shot. No real good dribble sigs, just going to be a 6-foot point guard and he can't dunk the ball, so gotta come in at number 19. At the number 18 spot is going to be the Pink Diamond Rod Strickland. Somewhat usable of a point guard card. He's 6'3" at the point guard position, 6'6" wingspan, only a 65 driving dunk, so not going to be really great at going to the basket. Has an okay jump shot, quick drops off one. Like he's somewhat usable of a card. I think he's absolutely terrible, but he somewhat is usable because he is 6'3" compared to like a Derek Martin or a Louis Dampier. But coming in at the number 17 spot is going to be the Diamond Bob Dandridge. I think it's how you say last name, but I'm just kind of flying through these first couple of free cards because there's really not too many great ones in the game. So sorry, these first couple ones really aren't that great, so no one's really running these cards on their lineup. Like a lot of these guys are from the season from the level up rewards. Like when you're going for Dark Matter Hakeem, that's where you get a card like Bob Dandridge from. At the number 16 spot is going to be the Ascension reward, and that's going to be the Dark Matter Isaiah Thomas. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'1" with a 6'4" wingspan. He is a usable card in game. I don't think he's great, but he is somewhat usable because he's got an 80 driving dunk, actually has a capable release. Not a great jump shot, but it's also not terrible. He's got some okay dribble sigs. He's just undersized at the point guard position. But at the number 15 spot is going to be the Diamond Kai Jones, just because he's a big body at the power forward position, being 6'11" with a 7'1" wingspan. Not going to have the best stats or badges. Once again, not really going to be a great free card, but at least he's somewhat more usable. At the number 14 spot though is going to be the Pink Diamond Evo Shaq. He goes from a Ruby card all the way up to a Pink Diamond. He's going to be a 7'1" center with a 7'7" wingspan. Yes, he can't shoot the 3-ball, only having a 25 3-ball, but at least he's going to be a great interior defender with a 94 block, 95 interior defense, 88 steal, 83 perimeter. He's still going to be a super big body down low, so he's going to be like a lot better than a card like a Kai Jones, Isaiah Thomas. Not a great card. Like I don't think Pink Diamond Shaq is really that great, but I do think it comes in at the number 14 spot. At the number 13 spot is going to be Galaxy Opal Jerry Lucas. Number 13 and number 12, very similar cards. They're both going to be actually great stats and badges wise. Like they're Galaxy Opals, 17 Hall of Fame badges for Jerry Lucas and Herb Williams, right? They look to be decent on paper, but then you go to their animation screen, they have their jump shots on normal timing. Like these cards came out at the start of Season 6, which was April the 7th, and they have their jump shots on normal. Why are they at least not on quick? They should be on very quick, but the fact that they're on normal timing, I just don't think they can be much higher than number 13 and number 12. At the number 11 spot is going to be the Galaxy Opal Gus Gerard, a 6'8" small forward, 7-foot wingspan, just barely going to miss out of the top 10. I think he's an okay small forward card. I still don't think any of these guys so far are really that great in game. Like Gus Gerard, he can do a job. Like he's got an okay jump shot, no real good dribble sigs. His stats are pretty mid, but I guess he's an okay free card. At the number 10 spot here, halfway into the ranking, is going to be the Galaxy Opal Bradley Beal. I mean, he's not terrible. Like he's somewhat usable in game, 6'4" at the point guard position, 6'8" wingspan. I mean, decent all around stats, especially on offense with a 98 3-ball, 97 mid-range, 95 driving dunk, 94 speed, 94 acceleration. He does have really good Hall of Fame shooting badges. like Hall of Fame Agent 3, Amped, Blinders, Catch and Shoot, Deadeye, Guard Up, Limitless Range, really good playmaking hops including Clamp Breaker, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, Killer Combos, Quick First Step, and then he also does have Hall of Fame Anchor, Clamps, and Glove as well. So Bradley Beal, I mean, not a terrible card. I don't think he's great, but I don't think he's good, but I think he's not terrible. At the number 9 spot is going to be the Galaxy Build Lonnie Walker. Like I said, he was a Evo card, a playoff Evo card from a locker code, so you didn't have to actually, open up packs or go buy him off the auction house. So he technically is a free card in the game, even though he's from the playoff set, and he's not a bad shooting guard. Like, yes, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan, so he's going to be a little bit undersized at the shooting guard position, but he's actually super well-rounded. Like, he's great at going to the basket, really good at finishing around the rim. He's a solid defender, pretty good playmaking wise. Jump shot, not my favorite release in the game, but it's not terrible. And he's also got the D-Book leaner, he's got the Darius Garland size up, he's got the tray escape, some amazing dribble sigs in my team, and then he also does have the quick drops off one. So Lonnie Walker, not a terrible free card. And then coming in at the number 8 spot, I would say is our first somewhat good free card from season 6, and that's going to be the Opal Franz Wagner. He's 6'9" at the small forward position, 7'1" wingspan. All around, not a bad small forward card. Wish his jump shot was a little bit better, but not terrible, especially compared to a lot of these free cards from season 6. But at the number 7 spot, this is where we get to the actual good free cards. There's about 7 in total, in my opinion, that are like actually, somewhat elite at their position. And first one here at number 7 is going to be the Dark Matter Malik Sealy, a 6'8" shooting guard, 7' wingspan. He can play small forward as well because of his defense, with a 90 block, 94 steal, 96 perimeter, 90 interior defense. All around great stats and badges for Malik Sealy. Jump shot is not bad. Like, it's a solid release, and he does have pretty good dribble sigs. He's got front clutches as well. He's got the tray fade. He's got really good defensive tendencies with a 95 on ball steal, 95 contest shot, 85 block shot. So just an all-around great defender at the shooting guard position. At the number 6 spot is going to be the Dark Matter Gilbert Arenas, just mainly due to his offense, because he's only a 6'4" point guard with a 6'9" wingspan. He's going to have to make up for it with his offense, and he definitely does. Like, he's such a good offensive card with the O'Shea base, the Oscar Robertson upper, on very quick timing, is such an easy jump shot to green, and also super fast. And then he's got the tray fade, he's got the Kemba size up, Curry escape, quick drops off one, front clutches, has some of the best animations in the game, and all around elite level stats and badges. So I do think Gilbert Arenas is the 6th best free card from season 6. But at the number 5 spot is going to be the Galaxy Sean Livingston, and the only reason why he's over Gilbert Arenas is because he's got a little bit more height. He's got 3 inches on the height, and then also 2 inches on the wingspan. Going to be very similar cards in the sense that they got very similar dribble sigs, at least the level of dribble sigs. Like Gilbert Arenas does have the Kemba size up and the Curry escape, where Sean Livingston does have the Kyle Lowry size up and the tray escape. So very similar point guard cards. I think Gilbert's got the better jump shot. Sean's going to be a little bit better defensively and also does have better movement. But at the number 4 spot is going to be the level 40 from season 6, and that's going to be the Dark Matter Hakeem card, one of the best level 40s from 2K23. I would say maybe even the 2nd best after Scottie Pippen, because season 2 was the... Who was season 2? Why am I drawing a blank? Who is the season 2 level 40? I can't even remember who that was. It was Scottie Pippen season 1. Who was season 2? Because season 3 was Trey. Who was season 2? I am absolutely drawing a blank. I probably look like an absolute idiot. Who was season 2? I need to figure this out. Because KG was last year, I think, right? Was it Blake? No. That was 2K21. Who was season 2 level 40? Okay, I need... Oh, it's coming back to me. Who... Was it a point guard? Because it wasn't a center, was it? Okay, this is really confusing me. Oh my god, bro. I know people are literally watching this video like, this guy cannot... What? Who was the level 40? Am I absolutely tripping? I was so close to figuring out who came out. Okay, I need to go back. Hold on. I know everyone's going to be like, I need to figure this out. What am I looking at? Who was the season 2 level 40? Because Pippen was season 1. Who was season 2? Devin Booker. Oh my god. Yeah, I was never getting that. Okay. That was the biggest sidetrack on a video I think I've ever done. Hopefully you guys found that somewhat interesting, that I could just not remember I cannot remember Devin Booker, but Hakeem Olajuwon I do think is probably the 2nd best level 40 we've gotten so far in 2K23. But yeah, great all-around power forward. That's really embarrassing. I could not remember Devin Booker I'm not sure how that's even possible, but number 3, I do think is going to be Dark Matter Bob Pettit. A really good small forward, 6'9", with a 7-foot wingspan. He gives you elite level defense, 95 block, 90 steal, 94 perimeter, 97 interior defense, amazing Hall of Fame defensive badges all around. Bob Pettit actually really surprised me using him in game. He's got a great jump shot and also a very solid dribble sig. So Bob Pettit, I think, is the 3rd best free card to drop in Season 6. And then number 2 and number 1 is really close between Dark Matter Steve Smith and Dark Matter Alonzo Mourning. Both are elite cards at their own position. Alonzo Mourning, definitely a top 5 power forward, and Steve Smith, most likely a top 5 shooting guard, even though that's one of the most stacked positions in the game. So all around, both great free cards. So like 1 through 7, you know, Alonzo Mourning through Malik Sealy, I think are actually really good free cards, but only 7, you know, cards in a whole season. That's pretty disappointing. Like, only to get 20 free cards. Like, if we quickly go back and look at Season 5, right? Season 5 didn't have like actually, no, Season 5 did have a crazy amount of free cards because you had all the player card game modes, but then you had the bracket buster stuff. So if I look at Pete Maravich, right? Because that was Season 5. So Pete Maravich, if you look at the stuff that locked in for Pete Maravich, all of these diamond cards, you know, all these Galaxy Opals from the Bracket Buster, there were 66 free cards just from this Bracket Buster Spotlight stuff, or takeover stuff, whatever you want to call it, compared to if you look at Season 6, 20 total free cards. So I'd say in Season 5, there might have been like almost 100 free cards released in that season, but then you look at Season 6, only 20 free cards. So super disappointing in that regards, but hopefully you guys still did enjoy the video. Let me know your guys' favorite and best free card to drop in Season 6, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.